The story of Thor and Thrym. When Thor was away on one of his journeys, he laid his hammer down for a moment and stepped away from it. The giant Thrym found the hammer. He carried it deep into Jotunheim and buried it 8 miles below the earth. When Thor missed his hammer, he went back and found that it was gone. He knew that no one but a giant could have lifted it. Back he drove to Asgard in such a rage that the gods themselves trembled. But they trembled more when they heard Thor's story. They feared that the giants could no longer be kept from Asgard. Loki borrowed Freya's falcon and flew to Jotunheim. The first giant he met was Thrym. "Why have you come to Jotunheim?" said the giant. "I have come for Thor's hammer," replied Loki. "Ho, ho, ho," laughed the giant. "The hammer is buried 8 miles deep. I will give it to no one until he brings me Freya for a wife." Loki flew swiftly back to Asgard and told Thor what the giant had said. Thor thought of nothing but his precious hammer. He rushed to Freya and he told her to make ready to go to Jotunheim. At this, Freya was so angry that Thor, big as he was, trembled and went out without saying anything more. Loki said, "We will dress you up like a woman, and what a beautiful bride you will be." So Thor had Freya's dress put on him, a necklace around his great throat, and a veil over his face. But even then his eyes blazed like fire. Loki dressed himself like a maid, and they went to Jotunheim in Thor's chariot. When Thrym saw them coming, he had a great feast prepared. Thor ate a whole ox and 10 salmon. Thrym's eyes stood out with surprise. But Loki whispered, "Freya longed so much to come to Jotunheim that she has eaten nothing for 7 days." At this, Thrym was so pleased he leaned back to look into her face, but he jumped back when he saw the blazing eyes. Loki said softly, "Freya longed so much to come to Jotunheim that she has not slept for 7 nights." When the feast was over, Thrym brought the hammer and laid it in Freya's lap. The moment Thor's fingers touched the handle, he sprang up, tearing the veil from his eyes, and drew back his hammer to strike. So angry was he that he killed the giant with a single blow. Thor and Loki went away, leaving nothing but a heap of blazing sticks and dead giants where the house had been.